It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first two, Game 3 takes on even more meaning than usual. You don't want to be the team that drops this one and then be faced with having to win 2 games in a row in order to take the series. That's tough.
And the pressure on the starting pitchers is big in this one. Each of them is being counted on to come through with a quality performance, hoping to save some of that bullpen for really critical games coming up. Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. So just about set now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Kodai Senga.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting second baseman Bryson
Runner in
Stott.
scoring position, no outs. This is Bryson Stott. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Fly ball center field. Taylor moving under it.
Batting third, first baseman
And time now for the
Bryce
Phillies
Harper.
lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That just misses. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Man at second. And that's outside. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. On the ground, and it stays fair. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. The throw into second. He's in safely at second as a run scores.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Fouled off. He was late.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And
well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. Phillies with a run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Leading off
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. He was late there, strike one.
yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
So a man at first. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Swings and chases a low one there. Soto getting the start in right, hitting third in the lineup, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. And a foul ball. Connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Pulls it in on the run. That is the inning. Mets strand one, and it remains 1-0. Third game of the division series.
Left fielder,
and digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. Kepler matched a homer in his last game. Senga back to work. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. It's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Nick Castellanos, the next to hit, takes ball one. There's the strike.
1 ball.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the
inside. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And he swings through that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's JT Realmuto. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 outs.
Ball.
Hit in the air left field. Nimmo has it sized up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back here at Citi Field. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. That one ripped. And foul ball. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Ground ball left side. Tosses to first.
That's an out.
1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6, second baseman, Jeff
And now here's Jeff McNeil. And that one in the air center field. Rojas. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Fought off foul. And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. And Ed Drummond right on it. Says he held up. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. That one almost got him.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Into the slide, and he got it.
Well, he had to make a quick decision there. Do I dive or do I slide? Perfect technique. He's able to adjust at the end. Reels that one in.
And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
1-0.
That one misses. Ball 1. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Swings and misses. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Taylor ranging after it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop,
Trey Turner down. Reached on an infield single his first time. Right down to shoot. Strike 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
1 out, base is empty. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Not close with that one, and the count's even at 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fastball is outside.
Full count.
Swinging at ball 4. That was off the outside edge.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And that misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2-0.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-1.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Now batting,
one of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back here in Queens, set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker.
I think one of my favorite things about Nola is his consistency, Boog. I mean, we talk about his strikeout numbers and everything else, but the fact he's able to produce the way he does, start after start, makes him a valuable piece for any team he plays for. Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
1-2.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
To third. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Tyrone Taylor.
And the batter now, Tyrone Taylor. Little chopper rolls foul. Tying run is at first here in game 3 of the NLDS. And that one fouled off. Strike 3, got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Here's the 0-2. On the ground, 2 ball. To second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. One error in the inning, but nothing more. Game 3 moves on to the 4th. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. There's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Man, that slider bearing in your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And there's a strike. Schwarber measures 6 feet even, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former home run derby champ.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Citi Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Brandon Nimmo. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Soto stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Nola fires. In the dirt, blocked.
1-1.
Got him. Wow.
That'll drive your coaching staff nuts. First you try to move up when it didn't roll that far away, but then trying to get back before they throw you out anyway, not going to go in your highlight reel.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. And they tie it up. It's 1-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Swings through that one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That one missed. Got him swinging. And now it's Mark Vientos. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
One strike.
Sliced hard, but foul.
Two.
Swing and a miss. Aaron Nola the strikeout. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. All even at 1 apiece. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's duel
Philadelphia.
so far.
Left
Here's how the
fielder,
starters
Max
have
Kepler.
performed up to this point. Senga back to work. That's outside. 1-0.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Now batting, right fielder.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Just missed.
Outside.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Swings through that one for strike 1. All tied up here in game 3 of the NLDS. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. And it's caught for the out.
Now
Gonna bring up
batting,
JT Realmuto.
JT
Fly to left his
Realmuto.
first time. Inside, just missed. And that one fouled off. Gets him to chase after that one.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Phillies down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Third game of the
Leading
division
off
series.
for the Mets,
Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
Slapped foul.
Well, these Mets, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
That one fouled off.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Ripped into left center, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. And just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Well, he's got a cannon of an arm back there behind the dish. A good, accurate throw is just as important in controlling the running game. So maybe rushed his throw a little bit right there. Didn't finish it off. It was high, and I think that's what allowed the base runner to make it safely.
Got him! And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Jesse Winker. Out towards right center field. Squeezes it to second. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're through 5. All tied 1-1. Top of the 6th inning. And stepping in is the speedy Johan Rojas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. And a strike to the outside corner at 95. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Turner at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
1 strike.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Taylor makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And it's fouled away. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
No.
Just missed. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So the batting order turns over. And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. Outside. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Lifted in the air, out to left. Wilson makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, left fielder,
There's Brandon Nimmo. He's 2 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
2 down, nobody on. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Throws to first. Inning over. Nothing doing. Top of inning number 7. Bryce Harper to the plate. That one outside. And that is ball 1. And a strike on the outside edge. And that one is downstairs. Ball 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Gets it to first. 1 out. A key out to start the 7th. Schwarber in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. And he takes a strike.
1-1.
Strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And Schwarber strikes out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Both 2 in this one. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Ball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. There's a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Chases that one out of the zone. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there,
there's a swing and a drive. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. And that gives them a lead. It's 2-1. And Siggy, he just loves hitting against this guy, doesn't he?
It's like he's been facing him his entire life. Looks so comfortable in the box against him. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that.
Pitching change here, Jordan Romano.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now Mark Vientos cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Romano, multi-time all-star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. One down, base is empty. And strike two.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Jeff McNeil, 1 for 2. Gets under it and pops it up. Boom. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it is JT Realmuto. Senga back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kodai Senga won't go any further, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for the New
Oscar
York Mets,
Brazoban will take over
number
here.
43.
Well, the best relievers
Oscar
love the opportunity to come in
Brazoban.
and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
And that one almost hit him. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning.
Now
Down
batting,
1.
the
Any
center
leadoff
fielder,
base runner
Johan
really makes this
Rojas.
inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
One down, Phillies down a run. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Off the mark there. And it's 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's Turner now. 1 for 3.
Trey Turner.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. Trevor McGill on to pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Alvarez, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. On a line out towards center. Rojas brings it in, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. Up left side, Turner. And there's 2 down. Center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Cut on and missed at 101. It's 0-1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jose Alvarado up and throwing. Strom getting loose as well. Up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Headed towards the corner. Castellanos on his horse. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that will end the inning. Well, there's a sign from the crew chief. We are officially in a rain delay as they'll put the tarp on the infield and hope this one passes quickly.
Well, the goal is to resume play within the hour, so that leaves these managers with a bit of a decision. And will they be able to keep their pitchers in the game or not? So we'll have to see on the other side, folks.
We welcome you back with good news. The tarp is off the field, and it
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Toss to Alonso. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, first baseman Bryce Harper.
He's 2 outs away. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 strike.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Up the middle. Lindor on to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Schwarber stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The 1-0. Swings through that.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
They're down to their final strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Diaz is just 1 strike away. And that's way high. And it's 2-2. And there's the ball.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And the tying run is on base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here comes Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
2 strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.